Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
Little in the middle, but she got much back.
Hey guys, Coach Ben Lee here, checking in again, day 3. I hope you're loving the content. So far we've covered detoxing and then also why we should detox and how to detox. So day 3, we're going to go in a little bit more in depth about the liver. Now, they say you can't outtrain a bad diet. Well, you can't outtrain bad blood markers either. So your liver, if it's not functioning properly, then you're going to really struggle to get the results, as I've been saying. Now, and what I'm talking about results here, I'm talking about leaning those legs out. Now, as a biopsy practitioner, some people might agree, disagree with what I have to say here. With spot reducing, yes, spot reducing is possible, but it's more to do with what's going on internally with the body. Now, in my experience and in my own personal experience, I struggle to lean my legs out, and the reason being is that after I got my blood test done, right, I got my blood analysis, it came back that my liver function was not optimal. Okay, so medically, it was fine. Okay, it was in range, but coming back from the sports nutritionist when we sent the test off to the lab in the States, it was pretty low. And so that's how come I've gone forward and done a lot more research, and this is why I'm putting this information forward to really help you guys out. So with a liver, if it's not functioning properly, that's obviously going to affect your thyroid gland. So a healthy liver, healthy thyroid. And what's a healthy thyroid? Well, that helps control, it's one of the many functions that help controls our metabolism. Now, your thyroid gland, it produces two main hormones, T4, T3. Now, these hormones, they help to control your metabolic rate, and this is the rate at which your body burns calories, so our metabolism, yeah? They also have a huge bearing on our energy levels and the maintenance of our normal body temperature. So for me, one of the things that I always found difficult was my energy levels would drop in and out consistently throughout the day, no matter how good my nutrition was or how much sleep I got. And so obviously now that all comes back to a healthy liver not functioning properly. So yes, my liver is working, but it's not working optimal, okay? And for someone that wants to get lean and stay lean, then having a healthy liver and a healthy thyroid is what we're after. Okay, so most T4, T3 conversion happens in our liver, kidneys. So if you have a fatty liver or a sluggish liver, this conversion will not be as effective. Okay, so I've got a list here, guys, so just bear with me. I've got a list here of what's a good indicator that your liver is not functioning well. So I found this on Google. I put it together for you guys, so you've got a really good oversight of how much the liver does affect us. So a liver that's not functioning well can leave you feeling tired, depressed, puffy, overweight, with dry skin, thinning scalp. You can suffer abdominal bloating, allergies, bad breath, coated tongue, poor digestion, excessive body heat, frequent fatigue, gallbladder disease, inability to tolerate fatty foods, headaches, high blood pressure, irritable bowel syndrome, overweight, skin problems, sleep disturbance, sugar cravings. What you need to be doing if you have 1, 2, or 3 of these, you need to be considering a Love Your Liver program. So you need to be looking at detoxing or at least supporting your liver so it can function a little bit better. So going back to the previous day 2, going back there and having a look at those supplements that I listed there to help support your liver, and hopefully you might see a major change in one of these or 2 of these conditions that you might have. Oh, practice these. Okay, so back on track. All right, so like I was saying before, doctors test for liver damage. They don't test for impairment. Okay, so this is one of the keys to good health and a long life is paying attention to our supreme organ of the body, which is our liver. Now, with that being said, the only way to really get this tested is to see a sports nutritionist. If that's something that you're interested in, contact me through my Facebook page, Coach Ben Lee, or contact me through my webpage, coachbenlee.com, and we can set something up to get your bloods done and sent off, so we can find out exactly what's going on, and we can also get your a diet done up and a supplement guide with that. Back on now what I was talking about with the liver. Now, in traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is considered the general of the army. It's in charge of energy, harmony, strategy. So according to Chinese doctors, a smooth flow of energy depends on a healthy liver. So Chinese physicians treat elevated blood pressure, depression, and excess weight in part of supporting our liver function. Now, this can't be more true. So for me, since I've started supporting my liver, my energy levels throughout the day have been a lot better. My legs have started to lean out a lot better as well. I've previously done a detox. It worked to a certain extent, but it wasn't until I got my blood analysis done and I started taking the right nutrients, the right phytonutrients, micronutrients to support my liver that I needed, and also cut out things that were sort of putting a lot of stress on my liver, i.e. fatty foods, coffee, and alcohol as well. But obviously when you're detoxing, alcohol's gone. But a lot of people think that coffee is good. Now, don't get me wrong, coffee can be really good for some individuals. But if you're a slow oxidizer, then it's very possible that that caffeine floating around in your system is causing more trouble, especially if you've got a bad liver or a healthy or an unhealthy liver that's not functioning properly. Coffee can really sort of mess things up. So any guys that I have overweight, I really try to wean them off the coffee for a little bit. It just really makes a big difference to settling down those adrenals because you haven't got caffeine floating around in the system all day, every day. Okay, so the liver detoxifies and stores blood, especially when we're resting and sleeping. So as I was saying before, as a general of the army and is the supreme commander of our metabolism. So the liver makes and stores sugar as glycogen. So glycogen is fuel from carbs, blood sugar. Converts excess sugar, into fat, okay, and it manufactures that into what's called VLDL, LDL, and HDL, okay, and so that transports energy or fat, the cholesterol, through the body, okay, so that we can function better. Now, the liver also regulates protein synthesis, and so now you can understand really how important the Love Your Liver, the program is, okay? So going back onto day one, detoxing, how we need to detox because of the toxins. So we need to cut out all these things that are making us toxic, okay? So give our liver a rest. Like I said before, if you're taking a Panadol, and you're bumping your head against the wall, you're not going to get rid of that headache. Secondly, if you're ticking yes to any of these things here, you're struggling to lose that fat around your legs, butts, and thighs, and you're following a good, clean diet, and it's also in a negative energy balance with calories in versus energy out with your exercise, and you're still struggling to lose that weight, then I think that I would suggest it's best to not even waste your money on supplements. Not waste your money, but get the blood test done, get the blood analysis done so that you know exactly what you should be having and what you need to take out. Zucchini was another thing that I had to take out of my diet as well for you all. Okay, so I think that about wraps it up. Yeah, I think that'll do for today, guys. So tomorrow we've got one more video on detoxification, on the liver. So we're going to break it back down, and then next day after that into nutrition, macros, fats, proteins, carbs. I hope you're all enjoying it. Please leave your comments, questions, queries so that I can answer those in the coming days. Peace out, guys.
Little in the middle, but you got much